What's going on, everybody? It's your crush's favorite rapper, Lowkey303, coming back at y'all with another project recap. I mean, what else would you expect? I'll be dropping projects every week. Today we're going to be recapping the project Preschool, which came out Friday, February 4th. Go stream it if you haven't had the chance to check it out yet. I think it's definitely one of my better EPs, but I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from myself. So without beating around the bush too much, let's just get right into it. So let's start with the cover art. So this was actually a photo of me when I was a toddler and I was eating cherries. And apparently, I guess my mom went away for a second, and then when she came back, I had all these cherry stains on my face. And then she snapped that photo with one of those like old disposable cameras, which are like a complete thing of the past. And it's crazy that like when we were growing up, like the phone technology that we don't have today wasn't around. It just feels like such a normal part of our lives now. But it goes to show how far technology has come. But yeah, that's where the cover photo came from me. That's me, I think age 3 or 4, probably 3, eating some cherries. Then we get into the first song, which is called Dino Nuggies. This was made using an instrumental from a Since 99 song. The name of that Since 99 song is called Merino, and it's from his album 99 Overall. And from the moment that I heard it, I knew that I wanted to make a remix of it. And to be honest, I've only had Dino Nuggies a handful of times in my life, but there is just something special about eating a chicken nugget shaped differently than from the traditional way. And I have 2 favorite lyrics from Dino Nuggies. My first one is Mitchell and Ness, that boy all cap. Mitchell and Ness is a famous shoe brand, if you guys didn't know. But I mean, if you didn't know that, like, have you been in a mall in the last 5 years? Have you done any shopping in the last 5 years? Come on now. The second one is moving around with 2 straps, I'm a Velcro man. So this is just about, having straps on my shoes. It's not a reference to anything gun related. Next we go into the second song, which is called Naptime. So I remember back at my preschool, I went to this preschool called Kindercare. They would have like these really flat cots. They had like the blue pegs on the outside to stand it up, and then like the actual cot itself was made out of like this white plastic mesh. It was definitely not ideal for sleeping on, but somehow, I guess as a kid, because you're growing and you're running around and you're tired so much, you're actually able to nap on it. But it's a miracle I was actually able to sleep on those more often than not, because I remember them being uncomfortable, but my mom said I was asleep all the time when she came to pick me up. So that's just kind of where I got the idea for that, because preschool you do have nap time. And y'all be sleeping on me like it's nap time. Come on now. And my favorite lyric from Naptime is Elijah want a hoe, that means she getting blocked. Because a lot of people only associate blocks with NBA player Dikembe Mutombo. However, hookshot legend Hakeem Olajuwon is actually the all-time blocks leader in NBA history. I personally didn't know that. I thought it would have been like Mutombo or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Shaq. So that was a surprise for me as well. So that was a cool moment getting to put an Olajuwon bar in the song. And my other favorite lyric from Naptime is finna go to the theater and watch the new Jackass. I actually haven't seen the new Jackass yet, but it just came out last week. I definitely am going to be seeing it before the end of February. One other thing I wanted to mention about Naptime was that I have a bar about my friend Max in the song. Max is this kid that I used to hoop with back when I lived in Colorado. We went to the Bob L. Burger Rec Center, which is in Lafayette, Colorado. And Max is an 8th grader now. Like, this kid is the best middle schooler I've ever played with. And I don't mean that in athleticism. I've seen kids his age that were more athletic, but I never met anyone at his age that has a game redefined as his. Like in terms of footwork, in terms of shooting, in terms of just like knowing different ways to get to the basket and having a higher level understanding of basketball, like Euro stepping and that kind of stuff. You don't see too many kids you don't see too many high level players at that age having that kind of skill level. Like what Max lacks in athleticism, he makes up for it with skill and shooting. To go along with his IQ, this kid is absolutely strapped up. You will rarely meet middle schoolers that can shoot like him. So he's got 4 more years ahead of him. He goes to a small private school, so he's going to be dominating Colorado high school basketball. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how his career turns out. But yeah, that was the bar about me and Max was me and Max in the Lafayette Rec going shot for shot. But yeah, shout out to Max. I'm really rooting for the kid. Next on the track list, we have the third song, Just Pissed My Pants. So this is based off a true story. It was actually like within my first couple months of preschool, I think. I was too scared to ask the teachers to go use the bathroom. So instead of asking them if I could go to the bathroom, I just stood in the playground and I pissed myself because I was like, well, this is better than interacting with an adult that I don't want to interact with. And then my mom picked me up and she was like, did you piss your pants? And then she was like, and the teachers didn't even do anything about it. And I was like, I don't want to talk to those bitch ass teachers. But yes, so that's the story behind just piss my pants. It only happened once. I want to make that clear. In preschool, kindergarten, I only pissed my pants once. And it was by choice, okay? I knew the rules of the game before I jumped in. Speaking of the lyrics on the song, my other favorite lyrics from Just Piss My Pants were, your hoe looked like a whale, so I'm calling her Pearl. That's a little SpongeBob reference for you. And then my third phrase, I actually had 3 different favorite lyrics from Just Piss My Pants. The third one is, bitch, I'm not a genie, you can't get a single wish. Man, people always looking for handouts these days. Can't stand that shit. Go get your own bag, go get your own hustle, go get your own clout, you know? There's nothing wrong with asking for help every now and then if it's reasonable, but certainly don't ask for handouts. And to conclude the project Preschool, I rounded out the EP with the 4th track, Old McDonald. This is one of the best beats I've ever come across on YouTube. It was like totally unexpected. I don't even remember how I found it. I think I was looking for DaBaby type beats, and that was one of the first ones that showed up. Or maybe I looked up nursery rhyme type beat. Anyway, it was just perfect timing, and it just shows that like today's producers are really goated, and that even a fucking nursery rhyme can be made into a hard-ass beat, which is crazy. So big shout out to the person who produced that. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but if you go check out the YouTube video for Old McDonald, you'll be able to find the producer for that. And that song is way more aggressive than my normal music, but I always have to throw at least one track like that in there to show off my versatility. I have a pretty cool reference in this song. I referenced The Babadook, which is like this 2015 horror movie. I saw it back in like 2016. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. A lot of people were hype about it at the time. I don't know how well it holds up today. And my favorite bar from Old McDonald is, he likes peanuts with his ice cream, so I sent his ass a shell. So with all that being said, there is another project recap for you guys. As I said at the beginning of this video, if you haven't had the chance to check out Preschool, make sure to go check it out. So with all that being said, it's your boy Lowkey303. You can learn more about me in the description of this video. Drop a comment, leave a like, do whatever you want to do to show that you like this video, and I will see you guys soon.